So the dangerous journey is over, but the real hard work begins from now. I have only 4 days in the yoga center, then we are traveling out to UK, United States, Caribbean nations, South America, because all these nations are ready to take this forward. But these days they're putting a rider, if you come, we will sign and take it forward. If you don't come, we are waiting. Now, so I think in the next month and a half, at least 21 to 22 nations I'm traveling, because the next level of action needs to happen now. So my estimate is somewhere between 12 to 18 months, most nations we can push them towards making some kind of soil regeneration policy. I'm quite confident about this. But for this, your voices should rise and stay raised. One day of shouting will not do this. One day of shouting, sloganing and crying will not do this. This needs a relentless commitment. If you promise me, at least for next 12 months, this is your daily puja, that for 10 to 12 minutes a day, you will spread the soil message. So, two of you friends make a deal and say, Sadhguru said 12 minutes, you say save soil, I say save soil, I say save soil, you say save soil. Not like that, to somebody new. Social media, whatever. Or if you don't know all those things, walk on the street, stop people on the street and tell them something about soil. Yes. I was in Hyderabad and I was sharing with them the first program, after I did the first Mysore program, which was for 7 people, then I ended up in Hyderabad. I had never been to a city like that, in the sense, we lived in Mysore, Bangalore, it's always like this, cool and nice. Suddenly I went to Hyderabad in peak summer, in the month of April, mid-April. Whoa, my tongue was hanging out and it was very hot. And ironically, at that time also I rode a motorcycle to Hyderabad. But that was my 250 as the… now it feels like tuk-tuk-tuk, but those days that was the fastest thing on the road. So I went to Hyderabad, I had never experienced that kind of heat. Well, now I know better heat in Saudi Arabia, Bahrain and other places, but it really sapped me out. I didn't know anybody in Hyderabad, I just went into a new city and trying to teach something only for the second time in my life. I'd never taught anything till then, till I did the first program for 7 people in Mysore, then the next adventure is in Hyderabad. So, I'm going and giving introductions, yoga introduction, to our rickshaw drivers, rickshaw pullers. Those days all full of cycling rickshaws. Rickshaw drivers, banks, offices, on the street whoever I see, vegetable sellers, all kinds. Then I arranged an introductory. By then I was running high temperature because I'm drinking anything I get on the streets. I had no place to stay, so I went and stayed in the ISKCON temple because they gave me a place to sleep in the hall and also they served me this much of prasad, which was good enough for me. So free food and free lodging, so I stayed there and whole day. In a day, sometimes I've done over 40 introductions. And I went to this particular hotel called Taj Mahal. Nothing like Taj Mahal, but it's called Taj Mahal. So they looked at me and they said, what are you doing? And said this, I need a hall to arrange an introductory. They said, refuse to give a hall to me. Then at last they agreed to give me a terrace on which I could speak. No microphone. 350 people turned up, no microphone. and I've been running temperature for already 12, 15 days. And I'm standing and speaking full, loud voice and I'm sweating so much, my clothes are literally dripping water. They looked at me and said, "What is this? You're running temperature like this, you're sick, but why are you going on like this? What is this?" I said, "You must come and see. Out of 350 people, 227 people enrolled in my second program. Why I'm telling you this is, the weather, temperature goes up and down, here temperature goes up and down. This shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do. The only reason it stops you is, you have not found anything significant enough to do. I'm asking, anything that sustains your life, sustains every other life, and above all, transforms life. Is it significant enough thing to do? Hello? In whichever form, not everybody needs to do a spiritual program. In whichever form, if you're doing something that makes a difference for another life, is it significant enough, I'm asking? So, if you find something significant enough, you'll always have the energy, you'll always have the time to do it. It's just that you are looking, calculating, what should I do, what should I not do, is this person worth spending this time or not? Once you leave this, you become like light. When you're on, you're just on. Whoever comes in the light focus, everybody gets the light. If you become like this, that you're unprejudiced about what you're doing, the existence will sustain you. Really, I'm here whole day, since morning 10 o'clock I've been riding, you should have seen the street situations, what we are going through. It's a wrestling match with the people. They love me, of course, but it's a wrestling match. So, with all that wrestling, I'm just fine. This is not about being superhuman or something. This is the nature of life, that if your life is open to the existence. When I say open, you think, okay, let me say I love you to somebody. Not like that kind, that's a trick. When your life is open, the whole existence is yours. Nobody to deny this to you. Everything is yours. That's why he's sitting here as a symbol of that, simply. Always exuberant, intoxicated and still at the same time. So because without my permission, he invaded my life, I also acquired something. Thank you very much for being here.
Save soil. Let's make it happen.
Be with us, ride with me.